So how people that are in need, how do they become aware of the organization? I mean, what normally, how do they find out about you?
Well, nowadays, people that are on transit shelters in various parts of the state, many people find us that way. We are listed in the telephone books for most of the municipalities around northern New Jersey right after all the other emergency numbers. So people find us that way too. Mental health professionals often refer their clients to us. And we get referrals from churches and other social organizations who may have someone in need in their organization.
Are you affiliated with any national organizations that would also help drive people to you?
We got our name from a national movement that sprang up in the 1970s, which is known overall as Contact USA. We are one of 40 independent listening lines around the country that are part of Contact USA. But it started as a church organization, and then over the years has spread out. We're more clinical than clerical now, but we were founded at the Scotch Plains, in Scotch Plains at the Willow Grove Presbyterian Church in 1975.
Okay.
We actually have one board member that just joined because he Googled depression, and he was depression or suicide. He really wanted to get involved, and our name came up that way also. So that's another way people can find us.
Yes,
through
we're
the
getting
internet.
a lot of hits on our website now because Google gave us a grant, Google Ads grant. So when people go to their site and browse for things like depression or keywords, our ad will often pop up over on the right side of the page. So then people will send us emails or call us because they've seen the site and they're looking for help.
Well, do you then get calls from all around the nation?
We do. We do. We get, that is, hits on the website. The calls, we're part of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which operates a couple of 800 numbers. The way that organization works, anyone in the country can dial their 800 number, 1-800-SUICIDE or 1-800-273-TALK, and the call will be routed to the call center nearest where that person is. So we get all the calls in New Jersey. We sometimes get calls from other parts of the country or from people who are using New Jersey area code cell phones as they may be in other parts of the country. But we do get calls from, just last week we got one from someone in Florida.
So I would assume, correct me if I'm wrong, but in this difficult economy with high unemployment,
Yes.
people are having financial problems, and
Yes.
which often leads to depression, that you're probably getting a higher volume of calls.
Yes. Call volume has gone up 15% in the last year.
Wow.
And the subject of the calls is much more concentrated on financial difficulties. People worried about losing their jobs, or they may have lost their employment and are having trouble finding new employment. They're worried about losing their residence. All of these financial difficulties are definitely weighing very heavily on people, and we're getting many more calls about that now.
Very stressful to,
Yes.
to the family and to the marriages and to everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I understand you also have a speakers bureau where organizations can request a speaker. And
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we like to go out, especially I like to go out and talk about Contact, and so the board members are also interested in doing this and talking about the work they do for us. And we are available. Anyone can contact us to ask us to come out to talk about the organization, and we're delighted to do so. I received a call just about a week ago from someone who had seen one of our signs, and she wanted someone to come talk to her church group in a neighboring town about the work we do. So I'm waiting to hear back from her about a potential date, and we'll speak with them.
Well, TV36 isn't just shown in Westfield, but we're shown in multiple communities around New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people will see this. And if maybe those people don't have access to the web, what's the best way to reach out to you, whether they want to donate their time or donate money, become a volunteer? How do they
Our
reach to
local
you?
office number-
Or, I'm sorry to interrupt, Dave, but
Oh,
even
sure.
interrupt, I'm sorry, even to attend your November 11th fundraiser.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, they can call us at the office, which is 908-301-1899. That's the administrative line.
Okay, and repeat it one more time, please.
908-301-1899.
Okay. So anything else you'd like to add about the organization?
It's a great organization, and you know, we really could use more volunteers. We definitely could use donors. The cause is so worthy, and it really is helping so many people. You know, over 12,000 people and counting. That we really could use, you know, the donors, more volunteer listeners.
And in these
Yeah.
stressful times, we know that our service is more needed than ever,
Right.
and we want to be sure that we're always there for people.
Well, it's a wonderful organization. I know you help a lot of people, not just people in Westfield, but throughout northern New Jersey primarily, but sometimes even further.
Right.
So it's great. And one of the terrific things I've always said about Westfield is this great spirit of volunteerism. And I noticed that your board members, including the president, may not live in Westfield, but they're in the surrounding communities. So
Right.
it really is a regional organization that's helping thousands and thousands of people a year, and that's fantastic. So I do have a proclamation, which I think it's important enough that maybe we should read it and share it with the viewers of TV 36. This is a proclamation from the town of Westfield celebrating your 35th anniversary as an organization. So whereas established in 1975, the year 2010 marks the 35th anniversary of Contact We Care. Whereas Contact We Care is a 24-hour caring and crisis hotline based in Westfield, New Jersey, and whereas Contact We Care is part of a national network of crisis hotlines affiliated with Contact USA, and internationally with Lifeline International, and is dedicated to preventing suicide and making a positive difference in people's lives. And whereas Contact We Care services are provided by highly trained, compassionate volunteers, free of charge, and completely confidential. And whereas Contact We Care volunteers responds to more than 12,000 calls per year on a wide variety of issues, including, but not limited to, abuse, addiction, anxiety, depression, economic and family problems, loneliness, physical illness, relationship problems, sexual orientation, and suicidal thoughts. And whereas New Jersey's Governor's Office of Volunteerism recognized Contact We Care as the best statewide volunteer organization in 2008. Now therefore be it proclaimed that I, Mayor Andy Skibitsky, on behalf of the Town Council and the good citizens of the town of Westfield, do hereby pay tribute to all the past and present volunteers who unselfishly gave of their time and compassion to offer active listening and emotional support over the phone to people in distress. And be it further proclaimed that I, Mayor Skibitsky, do hereby offer heartfelt appreciation and congratulations on the occasion of the 35th anniversary of Contact We Care. Karen and David, congratulations. Great. Thank you for coming in to be part of TV 36. And more importantly, thank you for all your volunteer work and for providing this great service. Again, not only to Westfield residents, but New Jersey residents overall. Yeah. It's a great service that you provide. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you. And that's Contact We Care, so I urge you, if you're interested in volunteering your time or some of your money, certainly contact them, and you can Google them and learn more about the organization. It's a terrific organization, and please get involved. Thank you very much.